How's it going, Borderlands community? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. I'm going to show you how you can get the most content for Borderlands 3 before it ever comes out, and just overall more content for it in general. If you guys have pre-ordered the game, go over to the Borderlands website, go into the VIP activities. Once you come here, guys, you either could skip this point or just pre-order the game through here if you click this little bit here. If not, you can do a survey, which will give you 250 points. We're going to go over these points here in a second later on in this video. Basically, what you get if you pre-order the game, you get 5 golden keys, Echo Device skin, and a Children of the Vault weapon. If you have not signed up for the VIP program here on their website, that will give you access to even more content, which I'll explain here in a bit. But in order to get these points, you can do other things other than the pre-order. Take the survey, 250 points. You can do certain things like this, like linking your 2K account, completing your profile, linking Twitch, your other stuff like that, giving a survey for the VIP Season 1, because we're currently in VIP Season 1. There will be a couple VIP seasons before Borderlands 3 comes out, 3 of them exactly. Once we do all 3 of these, we are able to basically claim a legendary SMG for the game if we do a certain amount of things before the game comes out, and I'm going to go over that here in a second. But first, you need to gain these points. You can get them from linking all these different accounts. The bigger ones, the 750, those are a lot of times are linking your account and watching trailers and stuff like that. There's even more if you scroll down. You can look at their Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can look at all of these one time per week. Some of these are once per lifetime, but the only ones that are per weekly is these 3 right here, the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Basically, you just click on it, exit out. You don't even have to scroll or anything. It just tracks you once you click it, and once you click it, then you'll be able to just exit out of the page and come back. So basically, every week you're guaranteed 300 points. If you do this every week and you view it, you get these free points here. Now, obviously, I'd recommend go through and do all of these things, the surveys, the readabouts. If you read about different things, click on it, exit out. You don't actually have to watch it. The trailers, a lot of these I have looked at, and I think you actually do have to watch the whole thing. So, but it's worth it. They tend to be more points if you have to watch or do more things. It tends to be more points if you do that. Like linking it tends to be a lot. So you have one right here. If I click on this and watch the whole thing, I'll be given 500 points. Keep in mind, all of those are a one-time thing only. The only thing that we currently have right now that are weekly is the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, so you're going to have to do all of those things. If you guys want to check how many points you have, if you link up your Shift account and you go up here and go to Profile, it will actually tell you what you can do. So I have a good bit of points. I've done a lot of things here. You can see since the beginning, I user registration, you get 1,000 just for registering, which is pretty good. That's like almost a fourth of a gun that you can buy in the game. And with these points, you can get certain rewards. If you click on rewards right here, it'll take you over to where you can spend your points. Now, each season is going to allow you to use this thing called the weaponizer. The weaponizer randomly shuffles through guns and picks one for you, and you can get it for the game. This is for past games. This is not for Borderlands 3. However, if you end up getting a certain amount of guns through the weaponizer thing, you actually will get this legendary SMG for when Borderlands 3 comes out. I've already gotten a couple. If you have pre-ordered the game and you've gotten the special edition, you got the special Children of the Vault weapon. The Children of the Vault weapon does count as one of those guns. So you could theoretically be starting Borderlands 3 with 2 weapons, 2 extra weapons, and one of them being a legendary weapon. So claim at least 8 VIP weapons to unlock the legendary Maliwan gun for Borderlands 3. This actually looks like a pretty dope gun. It's Maliwan, so it'll have a lot of those cool elemental effects. Probably pretty effective, early on, and it's a legendary. I'd hope it wouldn't scale to level 1. It more than likely is going to be a level 1 weapon because we're getting it right off the bat. What I would like to see is if we go in-game and go to the hub world, if we go to Sanctuary 3, maybe we can take it out at some point and it will match our level. We don't know about that, so we're just going to have to kind of guess on that fact. So there's a couple other things you can do with your points as well. A couple of these are skins here. So we only have skins for Amara and Moze so far. They might release some more, not too sure. 4,000 points for the head. 3,000 points for the skins. The skins look finalized, and Moze's skin also changes the skin of her, the bear claw or whatever. I think that's the name. I might be wrong. It changes the color of her mech there. The heads, I don't think these are finalized art. I don't really know because it looks kind of strange. It doesn't look like it's in-game pictures. Like the skins look like in-game pictures, but the heads don't. So this might be stuff that we like concept art maybe so far. I don't know. And you can of course buy the golden keys, and you can buy some wallpapers. I would not recommend buying the wallpapers. You probably could just snatch most of those like offline from Google. Yeah, golden keys, they give those out free like every month, so I probably wouldn't buy that either. And it's not even Borderlands 3 keys yet. When the game comes out, I'm sure that they'll update this and allow you to buy Borderlands 3 keys, or but use your points to buy them. So the best way to maximize yourself in preparation for Borderlands 3 is to use the weaponizer each season. Check in every week, get your free 300 points from checking the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and go ahead, and if you have extra points, you can go into Borderlands 2 or pre-sequel, use your points, go in. So I'm going to do this right here for you right now. So I have some points, and I kind of want to just, go and buy one. I could click on one, and it'll ask you to say, redeem points. It's cost 4,000, and I have this many points here. I click continue. Once I click continue and go back, and you'll be able to actually see that there will be a check mark off on the lineup here. I've already got my free gun, I've already paid for a gun, and I've already used the weaponizer as well. So I already have 3 done out of the 8 so far. So a good way to maximize that is get your free guns, save up your points, buy more guns. I wouldn't buy any heads or skins yet because the game's going to be full of those to begin with, but this seems to be the best way to get yourself on the right foot. That's kind of it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give you the whole overhaul of how to prepare yourself and what you can do now to get loot for the game. The other thing you could do is, I think during these live events, if you use the Twitch extension for Borderlands, I think you could be able to actually get some loot before the game, but that means you have to actually catch somebody playing it, like at E3 or at some of these events. You'd have to catch them playing. You'd have to make sure that they have the extension too, I think, as well. And I'm not too sure if they've been doing that. Let me know in the comment section below if any of you have actually caught them doing that. I don't actually know if you can or not. I've watched streams and I've had the extension myself, but I haven't been able to get any guns yet. So I'm not 100% sure if they're using that extension at the events or not. It would be cool if they did, but I think they want people to not have tons and tons of guns starting the game off at the beginning. That might be a little bit unfair, but that's gonna